to take such a long break from doing videos or nothing like that. It's been like 8 or 9 days. I usually try to upload at least one video a week, but my son got sick and then my phone crapped out on me, so I was recording all my videos on my iPad. But anyways, my life story short, you can see the title of the video, and I'm gonna throw in some footage of my boy Dave here, of him shooting Suppressed, and right after that I'm gonna throw in some video footage of me shooting Suppressed. And what I want to say is, this is why it's good to be friendly, because this was not my rifle. Shout out to Russ for letting us shoot. I literally just walked in and I heard somebody shooting, and it didn't sound quite as quiet as a 22. Quiet as a 22 is kind of a catch 22. No pun intended. But 22s are still quite loud, so I was like, man, somebody got to be shooting Suppressed. So I was like, man, I'm curious who's shooting that, right? So I looked around and it was actually pretty close to me. And I was like, oh, he got a suppressor. And I looked at his rifle setup and he had an ACOG on top, and the suppressor looked to be integrated into the actual rail itself. So I was like, dang, that's pretty sick. So I just went up and told him, like, I was like, hey, that's a sick setup, man. I like that. And he's like, thanks, man. And then we was doing our thing. We was shooting, getting some footage and stuff, having some time with the X Legion and the P365 XL, along with my 2011, and I believe I have my Glock 19 as well. But shooting that, and then he just came up to me. He's like, hey, tell your boy that I got 5 rounds for him. I want to say it was 5 or 10. And I was like, okay. So I told him. He was like, what? And he was so hyped. He's like, yeah, let's go, let's shoot it. Because he was already packed up and ready to leave. And so he went over and shot his, I want to say it was 5 rounds. And then he was like, yeah, you want to shoot it? I was like, hell yeah, I ain't turning down no, I'm a man who likes a good time. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'll take some. So he loaded up 10 for me. He had the little 10 rounders. And so I shot it, and bam, let me show you what we got. So I want to say this was him shooting to sight it in right here, right there, and then right there. But my grouping and Dave's grouping, let me show you. So this was my grouping right here. This one I was shooting. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I had a flyer right there. So that was my 10. And then Dave said that he was shooting right here. So he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the rest, I don't know. Maybe he didn't have a full 10. But I'm sure this was him actually sighting it, because he had it out like really, really far, like as far as the range could go. And that ACOG, man, that thing was clear. And I want to say it was like a 3X, because it was definitely zoomed in for sure. Something like my primary arms, but it seemed to be like slightly farther, so maybe it's like a 3.5 or something like that. But again, this is why it pays to be nice to people, because I didn't expect to shoot Suppressed that day. It was a pleasant surprise, and I'm pretty happy about it as well. So shout out to Russ at the range. If you're watching this, appreciate you, man. If you see me again, maybe you want to shoot some of my stuff next time. I'll bring out some pretty toys next time I see you. All right. Thanks for watching. Let me know what y'all think. Also, before I go, shooting Suppressed, I actually learned quite a few things. That hot gas that's in your face, I thought it was just regular gas and people were being babies. No, it's definitely hot gas, and it definitely does get in your face. Because I'm like thinking that, you're shooting like this, the rounds are going this way, the gas is going this way, your face is over here. I'm like, there's no way it's getting in. But yes, it does get in your face. And it did make me cry the tears. I did have to pay the price of the suppressor, crying those tears of joy. That gas definitely is hot, and it definitely is kind of annoying. So I see the appeal to the suppressors that shoot the gas more forward. I definitely see that appeal now, as well as it definitely felt like it was getting hotter quicker, which makes sense when the suppressor is integrated into the rail, because it's not only the barrel heat, it's the suppressor heat as well. I don't know how long his barrel was, but I know he had a heat wrap on there and it was still a little hot. So keep that in mind, guys, when y'all shooting it. But that being said, Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know about your first time shooting a suppressor, and let me know how it went for you. All right, peace. Man, you got the ACOG on there? Ooh.
Only like 3 pounds. Semi, but it's real light. Tip of the triangle on the wherever you're shooting. Got it?